Greetings, great awakening. I trust everyone is doing well and all is well. Yes, I trust that everybody is well. It's been a while. It has been a while. It has been a while. But nevertheless, we give thanks and praise to the divine creator, in this time and in the season that we're in. Just trying to get myself a little bit more, what you call it? Yeah, I trust all as well. I don't know what's going on, but any which way, I'm here. I'm here, I'm here, I'm here, I'm here, and I am eternally grateful. And so I want to come and just share. This has been in my spirit. There's so much things that has been downloaded and so many things that I am currently contemplating and just trying to get clarity on. Um, and as you see the topic, it says, are we reacting or are we responding? And it is necessary for us to be careful in terms of when we intake information, whether we are we responding to them or are we reacting to them? Because there is a difference between responding to something and reacting. Reacting is based on emotions and something that may have triggered us, and that excitement and that wanting to do something quickly and the spur of the moment kind of situation. But when you are responding, you're taking your time. You're taking your time. You're not just rushing into doing something because of the information that you got, or you're not rushing to do something because somebody else make you feel like it's an urgency to do it right now, do it now, do it now. So what you end up doing is reacting more so than you're responding. And a lot of us, a lot of us, a lot of us have gotten caught up in reacting instead of responding. And in the reacting, a lot of people has lost a lot of money. A lot of money. And my heart is still grieved about the kind of money that a lot of our people have lost because they reacted instead of responding. And they may say, no, I didn't react, I responded. No, a lot of our people reacted instead of responding. They did not take time to think because they trusted this person is from here, this person know what they talking, this person's son, da 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 da. You reacted in your emotion. And there's an old wise saying. It says it's best to measure twice and cut once. Meaning, there's nothing wrong with taking a little bit of time. Peace, peace, God, peace. You understand? Nothing is wrong with taking a little bit of time to think about something before you react to it. It is best to respond. It's best to take time to think about something before you react. And when I say a lot of people have lost a lot of money, especially when we came into this awakening. First and foremost, the Bantu awakening. Let me start with that. When we came into this Bantu awakening, knowing that we are Bantus and wanting to move to the continent and stuff like that, I want to get out of Mystery Babylon and all the information that we got about Mystery Babylon and the collapse and all the different things that are going to transpire and all that different stuff. So a lot of people in their haste, in their emotions, in their fear, in their trauma, wanted it to just get out. and get out as quickly as possible. So they reach out to certain leaders that were the forefront, that were the face of this Bantu movement, just like how in terms of the Hebrew Israelite movement, a lot of people reacted instead of responded and lost a lot of money. Lost a lot of money. I wish I could do a private Zoom. I don't have Zoom no more, so I need to find another platform whereas we could come together and talk and share without being afraid of being recorded and stuff like that. There's so much I find out. I have never connected with a young man called Mark or whatever have you. Greetings, I'm hearing what happened in Tanzania with a lot of people. I hear what happened in Angola with a lot of people. I hear what happened in Congo with a lot of people. I hear what happened even with this young man, what his name is, who came to Kenya and was initiated by the Agokuyus. I heard about a lot of people who've invested monies with him, not understanding that. Now I know for a fact because I sat down with the elders. I did a video some years back when I first came and I sat with them, and I know for a fact that they had cut him off because of some shady things he did. Yeah, he may still be talking about Agokuyus, still be talking about Black Panther and all this different stuff. But I know that they cut him off. He has no more access to them the way he used to have access and stuff like that. So a lot of people have lost a lot of money. A lot of people. And yes, there's a second set of quote unquote Kikuyu elders that are here. There's so much that I have learned. And that's why I tell people I have not reacted and respond. I take time to think. I take time to learn. I take time to hear what's happening and what's going on before I do anything. Why? It's best to measure twice and cut once than to cut and then you have to now throw that cloth away and start all over again. Yeah, sometimes taking long, it may seem as if it's taking so long or taking too long and stuff like that, but I'd rather it take long than to rush into something and you lose so much. I mean, when I hear about the kind of money people have lost, and I'm talking about the 1,000 or 2,000, I'm talking about $60,000 and $70,000. You know what $60,000 and $70,000 is on the continent, especially here in Kenya? You do 60,000 US dollars times 123, and that'll tell you what kind of money that is. And so I come to share with you, my family, my friends, those who listen to my YouTube channel, listen to this silly woman. Take time. Take time. Take time. I have myself a small community. I don't advertise it because I believe that those who are going to be a part of the community will be a part of the community. I know that persons keep on saying, you need to put yourself out there, you need to know. My YouTube channel is here. The things that I've talked about is there in the archives. It's there to go back and listen to and stuff like that. And I promise the Most High, I promise myself, I promise my highest self, I promise that I will not come on YouTube and just make videos for making videos if it cannot uplift, encourage, and strengthen people. And so today I came because I need you to understand this is not the season to just react. So much is happening. I just did a video, I think it was last week. So much is happening. And there's so much I want to say. There's a group that I'm a part of called the High Vibe Tribe. And we do a lot of in-depth talking on that space. So every Sunday we meet, we stream live on YouTube. I think we have a TikTok, we have so many other platforms. You understand? We're on Facebook, but we don't do any lives on Facebook. But I'm a part of, they call a High Vibe Tribe. And so we do a lot of in-depth and deep conversation there. But I'm telling you, family, a lot is happening, a lot is transpiring, a lot is going down. But don't get caught up in it. Don't get caught up in it. Don't react. Listen, listen. See, we have two of these. There's a reason why we have two. We didn't just have one. We have two of these. Why? So we could hear the information, hold it in and ponder it before we react to the information. It gives us time to digest and regurgitate and think and ponder on it. Yes, some things require haste. There's some things that require haste. But at the same time, there's some things that requires us having patience. Let me tell you something. I don't too much dabble in the political arena, right? But 2017, those who know me who in my circle, when I had ministered, as I talked about Trump winning the election and stuff like that, I was ostracized and I was cast out. And I also told him that he will win a second term. I also told him that there will be assassination attempts on his life. And that's fine that you talk about those things, yes. But I also said he's the king of Cyrus. That's the level of he's operating in. And if we take time to really go and dig and think about the king of Cyrus before we react, think about the king of Cyrus, research the king of Cyrus, what the king of Cyrus did and you understand, then you would understand. Because he's deporting people and listen, what he is trying to do, think about how our melanated people, my American friends, let me talk to some of my American friends. Go back in your history. How did you thrive in the segregation? There were Black communities thriving, doing exceedingly well before this government assistance programs came in, before this feminine movement came in. Black families, they will tell the story. Black inventors, the best of us came out where we was separated from them. Our pure raw talent and gifting came more alive when we were separated from them. And so our people taking offense when instead of reacting, respond. What's the response? Let me listen, let me watch what this man is doing. Let's see how now we as a melanated community could not even have to reinvent the wheel. Just go back in history and saw how Black-owned businesses, bus companies, beauty supply stores, inventors, without melanated, let me use the word melanated, without melanated people in NASA cannot be and would not be. Without melanated people, the light that we have would not be. Without melanated people, the door cameras and the cameras and all these things that we have, the internet and the Wi-Fi and all these different things. We depended on each other. We trusted each other. We didn't have that, that mindset. If You have to be Caucasian to be right. White is right and black is demon. We didn't. We went in. We had Black Wall Street. We ran stock markets and trade. We knew what it was to be able to battle with one another. Stop reacting to everything that is being said and flushed out into the media. Respond. Take time. Listen. Don't let fear become your crutch. But believe in yourself. Know who you are. Know that you are God's. Know that you have been empowered. Know. Hey. Whew. And let me tell you something. All skin folks ain't kin folks. Some of us belong to Esau. Some of us belong to these different races. But they plant them among us. Let's use for the scripture. Let's go to the Bible, right? A lot of us know Bible. The story about Joshua. When the spies were sent into the land, wasn't there other people in the land already? When the children came out of Israel, wasn't there people in the land already? So, what makes us to believe that we can go occupy this land, but there will not be people in the land? And 10 of the 12 spies, according to the story they gave us, said that we look like grasshoppers in their eyes. But 2 said that, guess what? Even though we look like grasshoppers in their eyes, we are well able. So the 2 didn't react. They responded. You see the difference? Reaction, they react in fear. They moved in fear. Responding is moving with confidence that you're able to handle the situation that has presented itself. Am I making myself clear? Am I making sense to you? There are some things I learned since I've been on this land. There's another thing I want to share. My brothers and sisters that are in the Americas, that are in the Caribbean, that are in the Northern Hemisphere, in the Northern Kingdom. If we knew that all of the mass of land was one land at first, before the tectonic shifts and the earthquakes and the land pull apart, it means that in spite of, because if you go along the coast of East America, and you go along the eastern coast of South America, and you go along the Bahamas, you will find some similarities in the soil, in the ecosystem as West Africa. Come on, let's wake up, man. Let's stop this divide and conquer. We don't belong over there. If mankind, if human had to start off in one place, and a lot of the archaeology, yes, they're saying that, oh, now that Mississippi and all of them are older than Africa. Because why? I still want to discourage you. I'm not saying, listen, I'm not asking nobody to pack up and leave and come to Africa. I'm not asking anybody that no more. Everybody can find their own niche, find their own place, and do their own thing. I stopped that. Come to Africa, come. This is, no. I'm trying to get us to the place as we could now respond, come together. How do we, in the Northern Kingdom and in the Southern Kingdom, work together? How do we work together? So if there be a mass migration again, Because this thing, the migration that they tell us about, the Bantus, wasn't the first migration. The migration that Musa Masam did, there's so many migrations that took place. That's how come we were everywhere. I was watching a documentary with a Chinese. He was doing the DNA in China, and they was thinking about them and who their lineage is. He was so disappointed when he found out in every province that he went in and did a DNA testing, every one of the province he went in China, all of the DNA led to an African gene pool. You see? So yes, we branched out and spread out. We was everywhere because remember, like I said, the earth shift. We had a splitting of the Platonic plate. We had earthquakes. Think about how Hawaii came about because of volcanoes. We are one set of, we were one land. Yes, we know that there was splitting of genes and stuff like that. Yes, we know that there was splicing of genes, and we, melanated people, created the Caucasian people. They are GMOs, whether we want to acknowledge it or not. We have tomatoes here, but we know that some of these tomatoes aren't original tomatoes. Some of the tomatoes are GMO tomatoes. They take some stuff out of the original tomatoes so they can have more tomatoes being produced. So we are the scientists. We are the doctors. We are the one who created. We are the creators. Only out of melanin, every other color can come. You cannot put two you can't put two non-melanated people together and get a melanated person. But you could put two melanated people together and get a non-melanated person. We call them what? Albinos. You can put a melanated person together with a non-melanated person together, and you could get whatever other race there is. Think about it. So I want us to get from the place of reacting to the information that we get and start learning how to ponder it and then respond. Don't just quickly react because I hear this and get yourself all worked up and riled up. Hear what the person is saying. Ponder it. Break it down. And then respond instead of reacting. And that's where I'm at now. Because like I said, I have a whole wealth of information. Even in terms of what I learned about Mount Kenya. Some of our ancestors that was on the mountain, even before the Agukuyus got to the mountain. There were people living on that mountain before they got there. Did all of them die out? No. Some of them just left. Some of them are still hidden in. I leave that stories for other days. So I don't want you to hurry up and get scared and start sending your money to people all over again. There are processes on this land that you have to go through. Yes, come. I won't stop nobody from coming. But when you come, know that you got to deal with this from a higher level. You can't just deal with this in flesh. This thing, we say it's what you call it, energy. It's spiritual. Everywhere is spiritual. There's no land that is not spiritual. I've been to Barbados, it's spiritual. America, it's spiritual. The Cayman Islands, it's spiritual. The U.S. Virgin Islands, it's spiritual. Here on the continent, it's spiritual. Even in the Bahamas, it is spiritual. Jamaica, it is spiritual. You don't just go and just occupy a land. I come now. I got my money. I got and that's it. No. You could have your money and then your money could disappear and you got to pack up and leave and go back from whence you came. Because why? You did not sit and deal with the spirit of the land, deal with the algorithm of the land, deal with the ancestors of the land. No matter where it is you go, not just here in Africa. You could choose to go to Brazil. You could choose to go to New Zealand. You could choose to go to Hawaii. You could even choose to go to America. There are still spirits of the land. There's still ancestors of the land. So I'm trying to get us to stop reacting with quick repulse and quick and start responding. Start thinking first before we do anything. Paying attention, not only to what is being said, but also to what is not being said. Because a wise man keeps a still tongue. Doesn't say everything. He gives some and he keeps some. Am I making sense? I trust I am, because listen, for me, I am so much more wiser, so much more knowledgeable about some things spiritually than I ever have. I am thankful for my time here on the continent. I'm thankful for all of those who have aid, who've helped me along the way, and who's still helping me to continue to be here, to continue to come into alignment, to continue to get the downloads, to continue to be able to do the research, to continue to spiritually align myself, to be able to share and make myself available to anybody that wants to reach out and want to talk, want to share where you're at in your journey. I make myself available because why? We are all on this journey, individually and collectively. Is it easy? No. But guess what? It's worth it, because now we're coming into remembrance of who we are. There are some dreams that I had since I've been on this land, and I'm just in awe of seeing some of it come together. There are some things that the Most High had shown me years and years ago before I even came to this continent, that I am so elated. I didn't even think about coming here. I didn't think about this is where I was going to be. But years ago, I had dreams, and now I'm seeing the manifestation of them. It's like, I don't know, some people talking about past life regression, stuff like that, or premonition, or what is the other thing, like when you did something before, but so much things that you're now remembering, coming back to memory. So Akashe Records remembrance. I'm remembering who I am. Slowly, poli, kidogo. So that's why I'm coming to share with you. Please, don't just react. Don't just hurry up and send your money to people because they say they could bill you or buy you or get you. Think about it first. When they say, well, you don't got a short period of time before this deal closes. Don't be in a haste. Don't be in a rush. Don't be in a haste. Don't be in a rush. Take your time. Let me see. Bantu say let the Mwanda. Christians say let the Holy Spirit. Let the Israelites say let Yahushua Mashiach be led. Be led. Let your higher self, let your inner self. See, that's the other aspect of it. A lot of us are so afraid to hear our own self think. We are afraid to hear that inner voice, that still small voice. We're so used to somebody else telling us what to do, how to do, when to do, where to do, but we never took time to listen to our own self. Remember? And it's time that we listen to our own self, that we slow down, recalibrate, and pay attention. So, as we continue on this life path, this journey, this awakening, this quickening, this uprising, let's pay attention. Let us not be quick to react, but let us take our time and be able to respond. And when we respond because we took time to think. We take time to analyze. We take time to contemplate. We took time to research. We took time to do our due diligence before we just respond. Before we just jump in the fire out of the frying pan. Family, take care of yourself. Once again, I invite you Sundays. There's the YouTube channel that I connect with them. We don't have our face on there, but on there I'm Dr. Sublime. Yes. So it's called the High Vibe Tribe. And I encourage you to come on over and see what's going on over there, see what we're sharing over there. Come and join the conversation. You can chat inside the bot and start in the box and ask questions, and we will be more than happy to answer any questions that you may have over there at the High Vibe Tribe. I find it a very beautiful, young, energetic set of people. A very good blend of age groups and range and spiritualities and stuff like that. It's a very good blend. And so I'm grateful that they invited me, and I went, and I'm still there with them as a part of the family. So yeah, but family, take care of yourself. Be wise. In this season, don't rush to do anything. Don't rush to give your money to people because it sounds like a sweet deal. Oh, this is sweet. I can't miss up on this. Let me give them my 2,000. Let me make a sacrifice. Let me go to the bank and take a loan. Get this land for whatever have you. Let me tell you, on this continent called Africa, people are hungry. People are very hungry. Don't mind how dressed up they are. Don't mind how eloquent in speech they are. Take time. I don't care how much they could teach you and break down the etymology of a word and break down the systems and break down the cultic practice and all this different stuff. Take time before you come up with your money and send it. Too many people that lose thousands and cannot recover it. Because why? They reacted quickly. Come on, let's do this. That sounds like a good deal. 10 of us put $1,000 in. What? 10 of you put $1,000. Wow. Yeah. It hurt my heart when I heard. It really has. And so that's why I'm thankful for my small group, my integrity. Hey, hey, it's important to me. My name is important to me. Yes, I had a falling out with one person in my group. I had to sever ties with them and stuff like that. But that's okay. It's best to lose one to keep everything than to lose everything just to keep one. No. So take care of yourself, family. Be much encouraged, be strengthened. Pay attention. And if I am led to come and share a little bit more with you about Kenya, I will. But this other one thing I wanted to share, that Kenya is really super spiritual, in spite of everything that you see going on and you hear going on. This place is a real hub. And I think that's why the fight is so great. This place is a real super hub spiritually. It has a big portal here. Those who understand portals, it has a big stargate here. And a positive one, not a negative one. But there's a negative one that is not too far from here also. And like I said, the ancestors, the people that was in this land before the Kikuyus, before the Luyas, the Luas, the Michiganders, and all these other tribes and stuff like that, some of them are still here. Where did they go? Into hiding. Till such a time as this. Time has come that the balance, the feminine and the masculine, the yin and the yang, now work together to balance out, so we can now completely and totally fulfill what we evolve into this earth realm, what we came into this earth realm to do. Listen, don't get caught up in what Trump is doing. Don't get caught up in what they're trying to do to Burkina Faso. There's a movement that has started. I don't know how many of you remember what happened in Kenya with the Gen Zs. Lives was lost, innocent blood was shed, but that momentum has not stopped. That was the rise of the youths. Burkina Faso is an example of what good governance looks like and can do for a nation when the head is considering the people more than themselves. So I salute General Burkina Faso. I salute all those who've gone on before us and had to fight a good fight to liberate and to free us. Bob Marley said it, the mighty prophet Bob Marley, emancipate yourself from mental slavery. Hey! Somebody go and listen to that song today. Listen to the words. Don't just listen to the song. Listen to the words. What is our slavery is not physical, mental slavery. It's keeping people bound. And that's what causing people to react instead of responding. Mental slavery. I think I've said enough. I love you, family. My email is Lady Shemaine Roberts at gmail.com. So you can reach me on my email. And then if you want to reach me via WhatsApp, email me first, and then I would send my WhatsApp number to you. Take care of yourself. Till next time, and in between time, be gentle with yourself because we are on a journey. Much love, family.